Madam Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. How many of you sitting in this room tonight are caregivers, whether professionally or otherwise? I see some of you. I am here tonight as a caregiver. My name is Valora Lynn Cole. I was born in the beautiful Sunshine State of Florida in the city of Gainesville. Go Gators. My parents moved to Bradenton, Florida when I was about 4 years old. Even though I was an only child and didn't have the responsibilities or opportunity to take care of others, I knew at a very early age, at about 5 years old, that I wanted to be a caretaker, to help other people, and to work in the medical field. Merriam-Webster's dictionary gives one definition of a caregiver. It says it is one that gives physical, emotional, and spiritual support to another. Well, my first job as a caregiver began at age 12 years old as a babysitter for a family friend. I was so excited to be taken care of this precious gift. He was 9 months old, cute as a button, and smiled all the time. He was my Pillsbury Doughboy. It was a natural to be a babysitter. Wow, this was fun. Those 3 hours, 5 evenings a week was the highlight of my day. My clientele soon expanded as I got older. Babysitting gave me an awesome platform to expand my caregiving skills from the basic physical care to the more specialized care that I would later do. So after graduating from high school, I entered into Manatee Community College, where I majored in nursing and obtained my degree. Opportunities of caregiving flooded me at that opportunity. I worked in various areas of the medical facilities as well as the home environment, servicing adults as well as children. My greatest passion was that of pediatrics. Why, may you ask, pediatrics? Well, I'll tell you. Taking care of children is priceless. Even though at times they are very helpless, they give so much back to you. Their love is unconditional. When having a challenging day in my own life, just a smile from a child can make it all better. There were days when I went to work and I would look at them and I'd say, I needed you more than you needed me today. So, I needed them, and children give you life. As a nurse, it gave me a great opportunity to meet people from all walks of life. I gave 110% to everyone, no matter where they came from, whether they were surrounded in wealth or lived in poverty. One of my private pediatric clients' mother was one of the inventors of the Swiffer mop system. I was given the opportunity to travel to their many homes throughout the world. My clientele was indeed vast. Nursing lets me know every single day that I had an opportunity and played a significant part in someone's life. MJ Holt sums it up in the quote, as a nurse, you have the opportunity to heal hearts, minds, body, soul of your patients. These opportunities gave no room for repetition. Babysitting indeed started my resume. I later added to it 22 wonderful years as a specialized nurse. After retiring, I thought, this is it. I can just lay back and take it easy the rest of my life and travel and do some other things that I perhaps haven't had the opportunity to do, like take Toastmasters. Little did I know that these two positions that I held previously in my life would only prepare me for the next caregiving role as a pastor. My husband and I, LaJean, sitting here tonight, finally submitted to the greatest call of our lives. To me, a pastor brings it all together. Not only am I looking after persons of their physical, medical, and emotional needs, but also their spiritual needs as well. Unlike the babysitter and the nurse, a pastor's role goes beyond certain days of the week and certain hours of the day. It is indeed never ending. However, it is rewarding. When you can see people that face challenges every day in their life, overcome them, and begin to fulfill their purpose because you have indeed made a difference. One of my most memorable times as a pastor recently came during the time my husband and I were preparing a class of ministers to empower them. We had someone to walk into our church. This gentleman was, as you could tell, was homeless. As he stated to us that he was homeless, he was at his wit's end. He was tired of living on the streets. He was tired of living the way he was living, and he wasn't coming in just for a handout, but he was coming in for someone to pick him up and help him up. So we offered him emotional support, physical support, spiritual support. He was therefore looking for a job, of course, and to just find his way in life. He had been beaten down so many times and had lost his way. So in our support, and my husband and I, as well as our church, he not only was able to acquire one job, he was able to acquire 2 jobs. And in acquiring 2 jobs, he was able to find permanent residency. He came into our office just the other day and told us that he had just enrolled back into college and was fulfilling his degree. It gives me great pleasure every single day to know that I'm making a difference in someone's life. It costs a lot and the sacrifice is great, but the reward is much. My life as a caregiver has indeed been challenging, but rewarding all at the same time. As a babysitter, as a nurse, and currently as a pastor. I leave you with this quote by Leo Buscaglia. Too often we underestimate the power of touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, or an honest compliment on the smallest act of caring, all of which have the potential to turn a life around. I challenge you tonight to find it within yourself, to take a moment, to be a caregiver in someone's life and make a difference. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster.